Hey everybody, it's Natasha of natashaskitchen.com, and I'm gonna teach you how to grill salmon with a mouth-watering garlic lime butter. I'm gonna show you all of our best tips for making salmon like a pro. And I'm hungry, so let's get started. We're using a 2-pound salmon fillet, and when you're grilling, it's best to get one with the skin on. Run your fingers gently over the length of the fillet, feeling for the tips of any bones that are left behind. It's easiest to remove them with a pair of tweezers. Next, cut the fillet into 6 even portions. I like to score the top to make sure my pieces are even, and this will give us about 6-ounce portions. You can cut them based on how many people you're serving. Use a sharp knife to get through that salmon skin, or you can also use a good pair of kitchen scissors. We're gonna set that aside while we make the garlic lime butter. Finely chop 2 tablespoons of fresh dill. We are obsessed with dill and use it wherever we can, and it goes really well with salmon. Next, smash 4 garlic cloves with the flat side of a knife. Smashing the garlic helps to easily remove the skins. It also cracks and opens up the garlic clove so that it can infuse the butter with amazing flavor. Squeeze 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, and make sure you use fresh because it makes all the difference in this recipe. Making this butter is easy peasy and takes just a few minutes. In a small saucepan over medium heat, melt 1 stick or 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Once the butter is melted, add the 4 smashed garlic cloves, along with 1 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Let that simmer for a minute or until the garlic is fragrant. Finally, stir in the chopped dill and 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice and take it off the heat right away. I told you it was easy. Set that aside to cool slightly. Spoon 1/3 of the butter sauce evenly over your pieces of salmon. Use a brush to spread that evenly over the top and sides of the salmon. Set that aside to marinate and rest while you preheat the grill to medium heat at 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, our best tip for keeping salmon from sticking to the grill is to oil the grates. To do this, dip a folded paper towel in high heat cooking oil and use tongs to rub it on the preheated grates. If you skip this step, the salmon is much more likely to stick and be difficult to turn. Alright, our grill is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, our grates are oiled, and we're gonna place the salmon onto the hot grill skin side up. For safety, it's a good idea to use lawn tongs or even some oven mitts to protect your hands in case there are any flare-ups. Cover and cook the salmon at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 3 minutes on the first side. Then open the grill and carefully flip the salmon over. The salmon should release easily once it's ready to flip, and if you're having trouble flipping it, give it another minute and try again. Carefully brush on another 1/3 of the butter starting at the back just in case there's any flare-ups. Basting the salmon like this infuses great flavor while it grills. Cover and grill for another 2 minutes or until the internal temperature reaches 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature of the salmon will continue to rise after you take it off the grill. It should get up to the ideal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit as it rests. Make sure to check out our salmon grilling chart since the cooking times may vary depending on the thickness of your salmon. It is time for the taste test. Who's excited? I am. All right, and right before serving, I do like to plate this with some extra fresh lime wedges so people can squeeze some juice on right before they enjoy this. Makes it just really amps up the flavor. And if you keep the extra garlic butter sauce in the saucepan, if it starts to thicken up at all, you can just warm it up on the stovetop real fast and then brush it on right before serving. It adds incredible flavor. Oh, everybody raves about this salmon. And the secret about this salmon is this butter. It is amazing. The combination of dill and lime and garlic is so good. Okay, this is such an easy way to cook salmon. It's super fast And grilling infuses all that extra smoky flavor and makes the outside crisp and just irresistible. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. I've talked myself into it. Oh yeah, look at this. It is so juicy and flaky. The grill just sears in all those juices. Okay, I'm gonna try it. The flavor of that garlic lime butter is fantastic. It's just like, comes alive in your mouth, the fresh lime juice. And don't forget to squeeze a little bit of fresh lime over the top too, if you love lime. And crushing the garlic and putting it into the butter is brilliant because it doesn't scorch on the grill, but it infuses that butter with amazing flavor. Oh, this is so good. And then the dill. Dill and salmon are like a perfect combination. It's so good over mashed potatoes, white rice, or I love plating this over a bed of salad. The best. My kids love it. My husband loves it. I love it. And speaking of kids, my daughter loves salmon. So I'm gonna invite her for this taste test. Come on in. Come on. Look what I have for you. You love salmon, don't you? Wanna try Mama's salmon? Yeah, who makes the best salmon? That's right. Okay, here we go. Big bite. Big bite. Too big. Too big. What do you think? Good? You love it? Is it tasty? Is it your favorite? Yay! All right, that's a wrap.